Yes, sir.
Robert, Christina Romer yesterday on the Sunday show said that the fundamentals of the U.S. economy are sound. Last Friday, the president himself spoke about sound fundamentals in the economy. Yet when John McCain said that on the campaign trail last fall, he was out of touch and was portrayed that way by Senator Obama. What's the difference? Is the other fundamentals so much sounder now?
If I remember correctly, what then candidate McCain said, he said that the fundamentals of our economy were strong. I would tell you that I think that the United States, nobody exceeds the United States in our production capacity, in our entrepreneurial capacity, in our capacity to innovate, in our research universities, in the depth and the breadth of our capital markets. But as the president addressed in the debates later that fall, he said that the strength of our fundamentals should be measured as to whether the middle class is getting a fair shake. Are we taking steps to create jobs? Are we taking steps to prevent home foreclosures? Are we taking steps to put money back in people's pockets who most deserve it, rather than to continue tax cuts that reward those that have done just fine over 8 years? Remember, the backdrop of this entire debate was action versus inaction. There was a great debate about the exact financial regulatory structure that we have discussed throughout today's briefing. The question was, were we going to move forward in a plan that would create jobs, a plan that would stem home foreclosures, a plan that would reward the middle class with tax cuts, and a plan that would re-regulate our financial industry, or were we not? I think that debate is largely over. I think that campaign was won by a particular side. And the president, as he said, has taken steps to ensure that each of the pillars of our economy that need to be in place in order to strengthen and turn it around, he's working on putting those in place just this year.
You're saying the differences between the use of the word sound versus the use of the word strong? Is that what you're saying?
I certainly think that's one of them, yeah. Do I think there's a definitional difference between sound and strong? Absolutely.
Okay. And the fundamentals are now not strong still, they're sound.
I think the fundamentals, as Ms. Romer said, are sound, that the president is taking steps each and every day to strengthen those fundamentals, to ensure that the pillars that we need to turn our economy around, to create the jobs the president talked about, to give the middle class finally a fair shake, and to put ourselves on a path towards sustained economic growth, is exactly what the president is focused on each and every day.
Using that phrase does not make the people now sound as out of touch as John McCain may have sounded with a different word.
I don't think so.